y fui a nacer en un pueblo que no recuerdo nada. Pasé los días azules de mi infancia en Salamanca y mi juventud, una juventud sombría en la montaña. Después, ya no he vuelto a echar el ancla. Versos y oraciones del caminante León Felipe.
Welcome to another episode of Traveling with Rochelle. Almost every corner of Madrid has its own history, and it has its own exciting and unique things to offer. Today, let us explore one of Madrid's oldest districts with its charming pedestrians and a neighborhood that boasts plenty of history and literary references, the Barrio de las Letras, or Literary Quarter. Located in the Huertas neighborhood in the downtown district of the capital, some of the emblematic streets are Calle de las Huertas, Calle de Echegaray, Calle Lope de Vega, Plaza del Ángel, and Plaza de Santa Ana. It owes its name to the literary activity developed throughout the 16th and 17th centuries. Some of the most prominent writers of the Spanish Golden Age settled in this area, such as Miguel de Cervantes, Lope de Vega, Luis de Góngora, Elena Fortun, amongst others. To make our way more interesting, let us start from Calle Forum Museum Vertical Garden, located on Paseo del Prado across the Prado Museum and Botanical Gardens, and in close proximity to the Reina Sofia and the Thyssen-Bornemisza museums. The adjacent square is accessible to the public, who can walk up, touch, and explore over 15,000 plantings on the hydroponic living wall. Nearly 300 different species chosen by its designer or creator, keeping in mind Madrid's very demanding seasons, very hot in summer and cold in winter. From Calle Forum Museum Vertical Garden, let's carry on to Plaza de las Cortes. The Plaza de las Cortes is one of Madrid's most famous squares, since Congreso de los Diputados, or Congress of Deputies, the Western Palace Hotel, and the splendid statue of Miguel de Cervantes are to be found here. The statue of Cervantes represents the writer in a costume of his time with short pants, a buttoned jacket, a rigid ruff, and a sword on the left side in reference to his military career. He holds a roll of papers on his right hand to remember his profession of writing. A short cape covers his damaged left arm in the Battle of Lepanto.
¿Tienes trivia?
No, hoy no tengo trivia. Déjame pensar en una y te la digo ahora. ¿Sí?
Moving on from Plaza de las Cortes to Calle de las Huertas. The area was originally a farmland. Huertas is farm in English. During the urban expansion of Madrid, it was incorporated into the growing metropolis, and once it had become an established part of the city, the neighborhood began to draw some of Spain's top intellectuals, from poets to playwrights, authors, and more. Calle de las Huertas is the main street with bustling, great and quirky shops, cafes, and some of Madrid's finest eateries. One of the most recommended taverns or restaurants here is Casa Alberto, which is easy to spot because it is painted in blood-like burgundy. It is known for its excellence in Madrid gastronomy. While walking up or down along Calle de las Huertas, you better watch your steps, not to be stumbled, but because its cobbles are carved with quotations from great Spanish writers. Take time to read them if you wish.
La belleza. Lo que es no lo sabemos por ahora con certidumbre matemática. Quizás no lo sepamos nunca. pero que la belleza es algo que existe, que palpita en la naturaleza y que, así como la ola que llega a la playa rompe en espuma. Discurso de ingreso en la Real Academia Española, José Echegaray.
From Paseo del Prado all the way to the upper part of Calle de las Huertas is where to find Plaza del Ángel, which is formerly called Plazuela del Ángel. Apparently, the old Plaza del Ángel took its name from the guardian angel that decorated the facade of one of its buildings. On the east side of this plaza is another plaza which is called Plaza de Santa Ana. It is a delightful mixture of elegant architecture and good vibes. It is a well-known hangout spot for locals and tourists. There are numbers of restaurants, cafes, tapas bars to choose from. The outdoor setting areas are perfect ambience to enjoy your meal with nice wine or beer. This plaza features monuments to Spanish Golden Age writer Pedro Calderón de la Barca and to the poet and playwright Federico García Lorca. The oldest theater in Madrid, Teatro Español, and one of Ernest Hemingway's favorite beer houses is here, Cervecería Alemana. The famous hotel of Reina Victoria, which is home to an exclusive rooftop bar, is also an additional attraction.
En un lugar de La Mancha, de cuyo nombre no quiero acordarme, no ha mucho tiempo que vivía un hidalgo, de los de lance en astillero, adarga antigua, rocín flaco y galgo corredor, Don Quijote de la Mancha, Miguel de Cervantes.
And we are not done yet. Let us visit the place of the widely regarded Spanish writer, also known as one of the world's preeminent novelists, Miguel de Cervantes Saavedra. Hailed from nearby Alcalá de Henares, but he spent a good portion of his adult life in the Spanish capital. He died in 1616, and although the original building that stood here was demolished in the early 1800s, the replacement structure still honors the writer with a special plaque to commemorate his estate and death in this place. There are also some other points of interest and very important parts of Spanish history to find here, such as the Royal Academy of History, the 16th century San Sebastian Church, where Lope de Vega, a Spanish playwright, poet, and novelist, Juan de Villarreba, a Spanish architect, among others, funerals and burials took place. Ateneo de Madrid, a private cultural institution, Casa or Museo de Lope de Vega, and many more.
Ya está de cólera ciego, que os he de matar, creed, en ese potro villanos. ¿Quién mató al comendador? Fuente Ovejuna, señor. Fuente Ovejuna, Lope de Vega.
Let us finish our tour at Plaza de Jacinto Benavente, a wide public square where to find the Teatro Calderón. Built over the ruins of an ancient convent, it embodies one of the most beautiful buildings of the city today, inaugurated in 1917 under the name of the Odeon Theater. It can seat more than 1,000 spectators. It is a concert hall and a first-rate theater recently purchased by the Häagen-Dazs company, which gave its name. Thank you for watching this video. Please leave your comments. Who is your favorite Spanish author? See you again next week for more wonders of Madrid.